What's going on, everybody? It's Ralph coming to you live on a snowy Tuesday. We're getting ready to take a trip to Cleveland, Ohio. This is our first major trip of this little project that we've been working on. We're going to go see the Cavaliers. This is going to be my first Cavaliers game that I've ever been to. I've been to Quicken Loans Arena a couple of times, but never to a Cavs game, so this ought to be interesting. LeBron, I'm coming for you, man. If you're watching, big fan, big fan. But a couple exciting notes there. Number one is I'm going to see LeBron James for the first time, so this will be a great time. I'm very excited. An interesting caveat to this is one of my best friends, who I met about 2 years ago, coincidentally, in Cleveland, is in town. So that's very exciting. She's in Cleveland. As you guys know, I'm in Columbus, so I have to drive about 2 hours. And, oh, by the way, I picked the best day of the year to do it. A record nor'easter is attacking the eastern seaboard, and lake effect snow is in the forecast for Cleveland. Cleveland has got a foot of snow so far in this little endeavor, and yeah, this will be fun. Visibility, I checked about 10 minutes ago, is 0.3 miles, 0.3 of a mile, so this will be fun. We're going to catalog it, and if anybody finds this while I'm laying in a ditch, just know I had a good time. Remember me well. So, just sat in my car for the first time. It is degrees. Don't believe it at all. The wind is vicious, and this bad boy is going to need a second to warm up. This is a good time. So, story time. And I'm going to put you here. I'm at a rest stop. Not a rest stop. McDonald's. Bring you up over here real quick. I drank a lot of fluids. I like to be adequately hydrated normally during one of these adventures. Thought I could make it 90 miles. Didn't. Probably should have pulled off 20 miles ago to use the bathroom. It got to the point where it was very uncomfortable. But I'm adequately hydrated. We don't have to worry about that. That, and it's freaking freezing out here. It is... Where are we at? Come here. All right. I don't know if you can see that. 22 degrees. 22, man. So it's cold here. We're making headway. We're about 30 minutes away. I might go straight to downtown Cleveland though. Check it out. See what the deal is. Want a nap too though. But so many decisions. But shout out to this McDonald's, and thanks for being rad, McDonald's. At the smallest little billboard you've ever seen. I didn't want this. All right, photograph. I've made it in the room. It's a wonderful room. Very similar to what I had in California, because it's Courtyard Marriott, and Marriott's the fucking tits. I didn't say that out loud, but interesting situation here. We have some stains. Look like blood stains, almost like somebody was murdered, getting into some really weird, kinky stuff. But we're going to get in the car. We're going to go down to the Quicken Loans Arena, see what it's all about, and come back and take a nap, because I'm going to have a lot of energy tonight, I feel like. Yeah. I'm in freaking Cleveland, man. All right. There's Progressive Field. That's where the World Series happened, and the Cubs won. We don't talk about that. On the main streets of Cleveland, baby. Side. Holy hell. Food is served in your stone cold punch. Music comes on, people start to dance, but there ain't so much in this rich Japan. Girl starts walking, guy starts walking, sits down next to you and starts talking. Says you wanna dance, cause you like to. Hi everybody. What an evening. It was a good time at the Cavs game. Had fun. Had a little ticket kerfuffle, which was kind of fun, but we worked through it with flash sheets. And I I'm just an idiot. That's really what it just boils down to. So what we had was my friend had her download the app onto her phone, and it just getting everything transferred, I guess, would be the tough part to say. Trying to transfer the tickets was a nightmare, and then we stood in the customer service line for what seemed like 15-20 minutes, and it wasn't happening. So I tried a couple things, then I had like a brain fart where I was like, oh yeah, I can make that happen. So we ended up getting that in. Then we got into like a pretty swanky joint, actually right as soon as we got in there, and then went down, had some brews, checked out the eating amenities there. I mean, they are freaking to the nine. I forgot about how big Quicken Loans Arena is. The actual floor space inside of the arena, it's huge. But the concourses are a bit small. I couldn't feel a little crowded at times, but that's okay. But had Brew Kettle, which is apparently a pretty big up-and-coming beer, I guess. I'm sure somebody will correct me out there. But it's a pretty big up-and-coming beer here in Cleveland. And then had the Great Lakes. You can't go wrong with Great Lakes in Cleveland. This is the home. So we had that, watched the game. I think, we left about 2 minutes to go because she wanted to beat traffic. She's from Portland, so with the time change, it's a couple days after daylight savings. Who knows when you see this? A couple days after daylight savings, but she is from Portland, so she came over the day of daylight savings on top of the Pacific Standard Time and being in the Eastern Time Zone, so she is just absolutely freaking wiped. So she is pretty tuckered out. Had to get her back home in the hotel room and get her to bed. We throttled the Pistons. I think it was 119 80 or something like that at that point. I don't know. It was not a good game for the Pistons. Great time though. Had fun. Tomorrow we're hitting the road towards my old hometown, Youngstown, Ohio, to go there to take care of some business, and we're gonna go hopefully have some fun. Although there's not much fun left to be had in Youngstown, considering my best friends have moved away. My best friend's family's still there. I may try to hook up with them and see what's going on with them, and yeah, that's about it. Lots to think about, lots to talk about in the write-up of this little adventure. But yeah, I think I'm going to go work on a couple of articles for Massive Report. What is it? It's like 12:30 in the morning, but just been that kind of day anyway. And so it's like 12:30 in the morning. Checkout's not till noon. I can sleep in. I got to be on the road by 10 though. It sucks. So yeah, we're gonna do some articles and chill out, decompress. That's needed. So see you guys on the other side. There's gonna probably be like a quick cut here, and it's gonna go like. Shoo. Hello, everybody. Good morning. It is 9:25. I have to keep doing that. I've noticed. Good night's sleep, not ideal, but good night's sleep. Change of plans. We're actually going to head back towards Columbus because I have the TV on. Stupid. Gonna head back towards Columbus because the weather, number one, is not cooperating up here. Number two, I really just want to go home at this point. Number three, I just want to go home. So we're gonna head back to Columbus. I have a couple assignments to work on, and we're gonna try to get some stuff knocked out today. So, woohoo!